What brings permanent healing to your pain and starts the process of your miracle is not what others gives you, is what you discover that you have. Don't be so focused on the help that you want to receive from people's hand when you are in pain that you lose focus of the treasure that God has given you, the ticket that is a way out of that pain. But you know the mistake many of us makes is that we focus on what others want to give us. What is he going to tell me? Who is he going to introduce to me? It is not what you want others to do for you that brings the miracle. It is discovering what you have. So how do I move from the pain of a loss of a beloved to living a happy life again? How do I move from the pain of being in debt to now having more than enough? That is the question, and the answer is find your oil. Who can tell me how did this all problem started? How did it start for this woman? You know, it didn't start with this woman. It started with the husband of this woman. So let's say Pastor Georgie is this man. So Pastor Georgie has a problem, and he has a jar of oil in the house. So this man is a prophet. You know, so this is a prophet. They can see for people, they can't see for themselves. So he's a prophet, and he has problem. Anytime he has problem, he will go to Pastor Motolade. That's the first person he calls. And that guy is my party. So he calls Pastor Motolade and said, Motolade, you know what? I'm broke. I'm in some real problem. You now ask him the question that Elijah asked. What can I do for you? What do you have? Most times this guy will say, I don't have anything. No. Can you loan me some 2 million naira? That's how his problem started. Collected 2 million from here, from this one. So another day, he has promised that he will pay back 1 month from this one. He doesn't see the money to pray. The problem has not gone. So he called praise again. Praise. How far? How you there? Yes. Say, praise. I'm in one trouble though. I need 15 million urgently. Say 15 million. Is that all? Say, that's all. That will solve the problem. Say, that will solve the problem. So he gave him 15 million. The 17 million. So the problem did not solve. Then he called Evelyn. Say, Evelyn is a rich woman. Evelyn, how are you there? I need some money. I'm in really deep problem. Then Evelyn now asked, okay, what can I do for you? But what do you have? And he said, I have nothing. Okay, what can I do for you? Say, can you loan me some 30 million? So he said, can you give me 30 million? Say, 30 million. Are you sure? Said, so he collected 30 million. Then he called like that. Before you know, the loan is going to like 500 million. Then the burden of the loan was what killed the man. See, the thing you are trying to borrow money for, the problem was not solved, but the loan keep increasing. Then the man died from the heartache. Then the woman inherited the loan. The creditors now came. You know, as at that time, these people, they are no more his friend though. Now they want to collect their money because you also don't know where they got it from. Maybe they also went to borrow it for him. Then the woman comes. So when he saw all the situation, the woman ran to the prophet. Prophet, hey, your servant, you know, he's a good guy. He's now in this is the he quite jaw and rule for the prophet. The prophet asked him the same question. What do you want me to do for you? Then the prophet did not allow her to answer that question. Then he said, what do you have? Now, if you are the one, you are in a loan of 500 million and you go to someone who have the 500 million to give you, and they ask you those two questions, please, which one will you answer? How can I help you? That's the question you will answer. And that's the question this man has been answering. He never answered the second question. Maybe the wife, every time he comes home, he has been telling her, these are the questions they asked. So this is one I said I also them. Then the wife is now wise. He said, no, if my husband has been answering this question, nothing has changed. I need to answer the next question. So by revelation, by revelation, the woman did not answer the first question. Number one, the first question is easier because it puts the responsibility on the prophet. Many of you, that's the question you keep asking. The question of what can I do for you? You know why? Because it does not put the responsibility of the solution on you. It put the responsibility of the solution on the person asking. She knew what she did not have. Say, I have nothing. But let me tell you, nothing is still something. Then when he looked somehow, then he saw by vision, he saw the jar of the oil somewhere at the corner. Then I have nothing but a jar of oil. The prophet said, you are wise. Said, now you know what you do? I'll speak to the oil, and that's where your miracle will begin. And that was what marked the end of that cycle of pain in the family of that woman. See, let me tell you something. What you have is what will end that pain. You can go to a prophet, you can come and listen to a preaching, but what that's supposed to do for you is to help you ask the right questions and find what you have that can get you out of that pain. If you say, God, this is what I have, God has said that is enough, because whatever you have plus me is enough to solve your pain. Whatever you have is not little when you add God with it. So the question you must begin to ask yourself, what do I have? God, what do I have? For you, it may be a voice. For you, it may be a particular dish. You know how to cook a particular soup. That might be what will bring the husband to you. For some people, it may be a particular design. It may be a particular idea. Don't look for somebody else's oil. Look for your own oil. Then look for empty vessels. What are the empty vessels? Borrow idea from this one. Borrow idea from that one. Then you You take the ideas with the original thing that you have, the anointing that you have. Then God said, I will multiply it. See, God is not just talking about the healing when the cause of the pain is not going to be removed. He wants to deal with it from the root.